Africa, our continent, faces many challenges. Challenge to fight and defeat poverty and underdevelopment. The challenge is to fight conflict and war in order to establish peace. The challenge is to overcome preventable diseases and provide health for all. The challenge is to address matters of cooperation, integration, unity among all of us as Africans. The challenge is to master the sciences, to make sure that as Africans we are part of the fourth industrial revolution. Challenges of managing diverse societies, therefore to live up to such concepts as unity in diversity. Challenges of governance, of making sure that we govern ourselves in a manner that respects the principle that the people shall govern. We govern ourselves in such a way that indeed we overcome the challenges that I've spoken of. It's exactly in this context, in that context, that the Thabo Mbeki Foundation and the University of South Africa, UNISA, got together and agreed and decided that there must be established this Thabo Mbeki African School for Public and International Affairs. Because in the view of the university and indeed of the foundation, our belief is that the intelligentsia is a very important asset for our continent in terms of addressing the challenges I've spoken of. And therefore, here we have now this school. It is being staffed with some of the best brains on our continent, even from the diaspora, focused especially on these particular challenges to produce the people, the intellectual cadres, the intellectual combatants who are going to be able to help to empower our continent to be able to respond positively to these challenges. It's a project on which I think all of us as Africans should be very proud, because it's not just a center of learning for the sake of learning, but it's a center of learning, of research, of being able to produce the knowledge, the ways and the means, the understanding which will make our continent to achieve its renaissance.
The TMSchool is committed to reclaiming Africa's intellectual futures, accelerating transformation in the face and aftermath of COVID-19, and as well ensuring that UNISA advances African intellectual knowledge systems and is not only limited to thinking about publishing as conduits, but also through the invention of structures, systems, products and processes which advance human flourishing, dignity and ecological sustainability, whilst attentive to the fourth industrial revolution and its demand.
The name Thabo Mbeki conjured upon a devotion to the African Renaissance and a desire to grow a new breed of Africa critical and intellectual leadership that would become the engine for transforming the African socio-political landscape, such as to nurture the African mind to achieve the true task of freedom that the founding fathers and mothers of the Pan-Africanist movement yearned for. The partnership was formalized by a memorandum of agreement in 2010, and that immediately led to the establishment of the Thabo Mbeki African Leadership Institute. It also brought into UNISA a number of initiatives started by President Mbeki while he was to advance the key elements of his ideas and philosophy about Africa, peace and development. These included SADC, IGD, the Africa Day and Women's Day lectures, which constituted the intellectual project of the Mbeki years.
The Thabo Mbeki African School of Public and International Affairs is a magnet of excellence. The vision is to create an African global and futuristic school of public and international affairs, with a mission to become a beacon of excellence in balancing theory and practice in knowledge production utilization through a transdisciplinary approach. Develop and educate leaders that solve complex problems in Africa and beyond. This requires a collaborative, innovative environment where respect, care for human beings and excellence are grounded on core values.
The school will offer both formal and non-formal programs, which will include a master and a PhD in public and international affairs, short learning programs, and customized executive-level training workshops. Our curriculum and scholarship is designed to affirm Africa as a legitimate site of ideation, innovation, and knowledge production. It is therefore undergirded by African philosophies, epistemologies, and methodologies. Through its formal postgraduate program, we want to develop and train students in high-level transdisciplinary research in public and international affairs. We want to educate and train students to contribute to the development of knowledge at an advanced level. Our students should be able to think critically, analyze and solve policy problems in order to become impactful leaders for the public good. We aim to produce well-rounded, sophisticated, ethical and resilient graduates who can function in complex environments. This will be led by a world-renowned faculty that is agile, research active, technologically savvy, and futuristic in thinking. The complexities of the 21st century requires that we also produce high-quality research that is impactful and at the cutting edge of scholarship to help us solve the problems on the continent and beyond.